Hello, little man.
We thought we'd stop by and say hello.
That is great. But I've got patience.
Well, you could slip out for half an hour, couldn't you?
No. Look, it isn't lovely to see you, but Daniel, you can't keep bringing him in here. Problem is, he might catch something from one of these disgusting students.
OK. We will go to the park. What do you think?
You got any friends you could call in on?
Not that I have any kids, no.
You need some new friends. Actually, that reminds me, there is something that I picked up for you the other day. Playgroup for dads.
That looks horrible.
If you're looking for adult conversation...
Right, and the moment they find out that I'm a doctor, then they'll all want to show me their verrucas.
So don't go. Or don't tell them. Keep it. Do something. You, come on.
Right.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get much sleep last night.
Are you burning the candle at both ends?
I was finishing my pantomime script.
No, you weren't.
Oh, yes, he did.
Actually, I'm quite pleased with it. I think I struck the right balance of satire and traditional clowning, drawing on the French and Italian influences of Alicino and Le Buffon.
Yeah, we're talking about pantomime. It's blokes in dresses, bad one-liners.
Certainly not.
Well, I can't wait to read it.
Well, I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, maybe I could type it up for you, what you've done already.
Well, I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
It will be my absolute pleasure. I'm not called Pittman for nothing.
It's very kind of you.
Aaron.
Is this a game for you? Is that what this is?
Let's go outside.
Well, we're here now. Let's give it a go, shall we? Hi, Daniel. This is Joe. Nice.
It was just a text.
Is this how it's always going to be? Every time I get myself sorted out, you pop up again to mess things up.
Look, I can't talk about this now. I've got surgery.
Oh, yeah. It's always when it's convenient for you, isn't it?
I'll meet you in the Icon in an hour. I promise we'll sort this out.
No, I really doubt that.
Sorry about before. It's a nappy emergency.
Oh, right.
Ben! Sorry, wash my hands.
Daniel?
Sorry. It's damp.
Yeah.
Did anyone show you around?
No, we've been just working it out ourselves.
I can show you. Unless you have to go. Or...
Well, I mean...
Come on. We're here now. Might as well. It's coffee.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Dave used to sort all that, but not usually very good anyway. So, are you working?
Yeah, in PR.
That's what my wife does. What company?
We're specialists. You've probably not heard of us.
Jane loves all that. Makes more money than I do, so here I am. Not that I mind, I quite like it. Most of the time. Sorry, I didn't get much sleep last night.
Don't worry, we all know what that's like.
Well, that's about it, really. It's not much of a tour. There's out there and in here. Any questions?
No, seems pretty clear.
Great. Maybe I should be a tour guide.
Maybe you should.
No. Got a terrible sense of direction.
Come in.
Surprise!
Oh, Valerie, and so quick.
100 words a minute. There was one word, I wasn't sure if it was synagogue or sausages.
Sausages.
Right, that makes more sense. So what now? What's the plan? When are you putting it on?
Well, you see, the thing is, the Leatherbridge Players are already doing a show, so maybe we should wait till next year.
Oh, but that's ages away.
Yes, but
Why don't we do it instead?
to do the script justice,
Well, what about the variety show? That was great.
it did have its charm.
And everyone here is so talented. And we work together really well.
You're right. Get everyone together at lunchtime for auditions.
Brilliant. I'll make sure everyone's got a script.
If your enthusiasm was any more infectious, we'd have an epidemic. Thanks for your help.
No coffee. Let's set a reminder on my phone.
Hi, Daniel.
Martin Beckwith. Martin with a Y. Which one's yours?
Joe, he's drawing.
Oh, yes. Impressive draftsmanship.
We like to think so.
So important they get to express themselves artistically. Daniel works in PR.
What about you, Martin?
I used to work in the city until Leander was born. Then we moved up to be close to my wife's parents, and actually I've taken on most of the childcare.
Well, not many men would do that.
You need to have a strategy. Don't want to feel like you're stuck at home, going out of your mind all the time.
Of course.
It's not that bad. Sophie, don't put marbles in your mouth.
So your time in the city must have been quite colourful. You miss it?
Being a banker and being a dad aren't that different.
Really?
Oh, they're constantly changing stimuli, the hothouse atmosphere. Must be the same in PR.
Oh, yeah. Very high pressure. Lots of relating publicly.
Why does everyone always hide in the kitchen at parties, Martin?
Afternoon, Jez.
Oh, have you on medication?
Nothing like that. Time for Leander to swap to a new activity. Don't want him getting stuck in a rut.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Super Dad.
The alarm thing's a little bit.
He's all right once he stops talking. Jez.
Hi, Daniel. Which one's yours?
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, there you are.
What's this? Heston Carter has written a pantomime.
It's really good. We're all going to be in it, and the money's going to St Phil's. Oh, and there's a meeting at 2 so we can hand out the parts. You'll come, won't you, Dr. Clay?
Cherry tried to drag me along to one of these once, and as soon as the lights went down, I was running for the exit.
It was behind you.
No, you won't be laughing when you read it. Dr. Carter has put a lot of work into this.
Well, if that's the case, we will definitely be there.
Great.
Really?
Really.
Sorry about earlier.
Well, that's what you're sorry for.
Aaron,
You humiliate me twice over, and you think you can just send me a text and expect me to come running?
all I said was, do you want to meet?
No, it's never that simple with you. Why can't you stop torturing me?
Can't we just talk?
The only reason I came here was to tell you I do not want to see you anymore.
Talk about mixed messages. You don't want to see me, so you came to see me?
Oh, this is not funny, all right?
I never said it was.
Just because you were my first love, it does not give you the right to keep using me every time you feel bad. I am not your puppet, okay?
Okay, Aaron, please, just calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
So, we're both locked out, completely starkers. Luckily, we found a towel by the pool. And being a gentleman, I let her have it.
Which model was this?
I shouldn't really say. Married to an American film director. Lives in Berkshire.
I know.
Worked with her.
Once or twice.
Guys, it's time to talk.
Can't wait. Daniel was just about to tell me which celebs he looks after.
I thought you said you were specialists.
Our approach is specialist, but our client base is broad.
Look, we can't put this off any longer. We're almost out of loo roll. Now, we all know how good Dave was at keeping the place running.
Dave was a legend.
What happened to Dave?
Well, he left one day and he never came back. A bit like The Great Escape.
You got a job. Yeah. Dave set this whole place up, basically. We need someone to step up and take charge. If nobody's got any objections, I'm willing to put myself forward.
You?
Absolutely. I've got the transferable skills, plus a load of great ideas. And Leander, give that back. Leander, share. Leander.
You guys happy for Martin to take charge?
Martin will change things. He'll get in children's entertainers and educational toys.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad.
We just need a place where the kids can play and dads can chat, and every so often we go to the pub. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Why don't one of you two put yourselves forward? Jez?
Maybe I will.
It's not like you think. I mean, I can see why you might feel, but that's not what I meant. Oh, sorry, I'm not putting this very well.
Guilty conscience.
I'm genuinely, sincerely sorry for the way I treated you twice. But in my defense, I can only say that each time I thought I was doing the right thing for both of us because I cared about you so much.
Funny way of showing it.
I know. But I'm not playing games. The reason I sent you that text is because I couldn't let you get married without saying something. I know I've handled things astonishingly badly, but probably because it scares me how much I feel about you. I know how it looks. Most people would say I should keep my mouth shut, but I can't, because if I do, I might throw away my one true chance of ever being happy. It's you, Aaron. It's always been you.
Even if I wanted to, how could I ever believe anything you say again?
Aaron.
I never thought of you as selfish.
I'm not.
But the whole time we were together, everything had to be on your terms. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, now I'm ready. Stop and go. You should have been a traffic cop.
I didn't mean to.
I never know where I am. It drives me crazy.
In a good way?
No! Oh, I've got to go.
Aaron, please.
No! I am promised to another woman, and I will not do to her what you did to me.
Okay, so each of you can speak for up to 5 minutes, then we vote. Red for Martin, blue for Jez, and then you cast your votes in the fluffy dog.
Aaron, what did you do?
Go away, I'm fine.
Let me see. You could have broken something.
I'll go to A&E then.
Oh, you can't even walk. Come on. You know me.
My track record speaks for itself. Great. Next! Working in the city, I managed a team of traders buying and selling billions of dollars every day. So I'm pretty well qualified to handle the financial side of things.
Well, we all know what happens when you put the bankers in charge.
If you put me in charge, I will make this the best dads group in the area. I will continue to improve the facilities and ensure the council improve every service that all the other playgroups in the area currently receive.
My turn. Oh, we know what happens when the council get involved. You remember when they sent us that storyteller? All the kids got scared, and then it was all us dads listening to him tell us stories about bunnies. Look, all this place needs is better coffee and more trips to the pub. Oh, and one of those portable grill things so that we can have bacon sandwiches in the morning.
And how are you going to pay for that?
We'll work it out.
Right, so what ideas have you got for fundraising? The lease is up for renewal. How do you feel about negotiating with the landlord?
I'll give it a go.
And if that doesn't work, what happens then?
Obviously, it's a tie.
What next? Count them again.
There's 8. You can't miscount 8 bricks.
Daniel's new. I don't think his vote should count.
Because you know he voted for me.
How do I know he's not one of your mates you brought in? You two seem very chummy.
We were having a chinwag. You should try it. Instead of all your speeches about how perfect Leander is.
Leander is very advanced for his age.
Can you remember when he got his head stuck in the baby gate? We had to take it apart.
He was experimenting with spatial awareness.
Can you hear the words coming out of your mouth?
Sorry, Dr. Carter. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up.
No. I was just making notes on the script.
Well, I've just come to say that everything's ready. I bought some mince pies from the bakery, not the supermarket. Thought we'd get festive, you know, get us in the mood.
Yeah, right. Well, thank you for all your hard work. If you don't mind, I need to work on my introduction to the troops.
So exciting.
He can't breathe. He must have swallowed something. Spit it out, Leander. Don't tell my son what to do. Leander, spit it out. Does anybody know first aid?
Yeah, I do.
How about the Heimlich maneuver? We don't have time to talk about this. Leander, lie down. I'm going to get it out.
Into me. All right, there's a good boy. Well done. Just deep breaths. You'll be fine.
Marble.
Yeah. There you go. You'll be fine.
Don't think it's broken.
Ow. Ah.
Can't believe you kicked a plant pot.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, that can happen.
I've been thinking about you
What?
before I ran into you. I do like Kamara,
Oh, good. I should hope so.
but do I like her enough? Spend the rest of my life with her?
Probably shouldn't ask me for advice.
You were right.
Hey?
Sometimes I think you were right to do what you did.
No.
Seriously. I can see how hard it must have been for you to make a decision. It took courage.
I don't
It
think...
did. And even though you hurt me more than anyone has ever hurt me, I can respect that you made a choice.
So you shouldn't walk on this for a while. I should give you a lift home.
He's going to be fine. He's just had a bit of a shock.
How did you know what to do?
First aid course?
Andy thinks he's seen you at the Mill Health Centre.
Oh, okay. I lied. I'm a GP. Not that big of a deal, is it?
Why would you lie to us? What kind of weirdo comes to a playgroup and lies to a load of blokes he's never met?
We welcomed you here in good faith.
I told you stuff about myself.
What, the model story? Come on, you made that up.
No, I didn't.
I don't mind. It was a good story.
What kind of a cynical, suspicious person are you?
This is supposed to be somewhere for us and our children to feel safe. Somewhere we can talk openly and be ourselves, even if it's just for one afternoon a week.
Oh, come on. I see you and Ellie around all the time. Afternoons, mornings. You're basically a stay-at-home dad, just like me.
All right, it's just a bit quiet at the moment, work-wise.
Fine. So why'd you have to go on giving it the big I am and making the rest of us feel like second-class citizens? Ben has a point. And Martin. Everyone knows the super dad act is because you're scared your wife will leave you.
What?
That's not true. Probably because you kept putting it about when you were a big shot. Yeah. No wonder she made you give it up. She didn't make me, I chose. Also, my brother was at school with you. Martin, not spelt with a Y. So everyone has their secrets, and that's fine. If Daniel wants to not be a doctor once a week, I think we should let him.
Please excuse my tardiness. I was just... Where is everyone?
Sorry, Dr. Carter. Mandy's got clinic, Dr. Granger's off, Dr. Keller's gone for lunch, and Dr. Haskey... Dr. Haskey didn't really have an excuse.
But they read the script.
Yes, I think so. Maybe we should rearrange.
I knew this was a bad idea. I'm going to do it next year with proper actors.
No, but I still love it. And I will do anything. Costume, set design, a leading role. Oh, maybe you could rewrite it as a one-woman show.
Do you want a hand getting inside?
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Right. What you said, if it doesn't feel right with Hamara now, what's it going to be like 10 years down the road with 3 kids and a mortgage?
Trying to put me off.
I'm being realistic. If you have doubts, don't just shut them away.
Doesn't everyone have doubts? What about arranged marriages? What about our parents?
I don't think either of us could be happy that way, do you?
Thanks, Jazz. If you wanted to confuse me, job done.
So, what made you check this place out?
A bit embarrassing, really. It was my partner's idea.
Right.
She says I don't have enough friends, male friends.
And my wife worries I'm not that social anymore. Most of them just knackered.
Of course you are. But you know what? I don't need to be looked after. If I want to make friends, I'll make them.
That's right.
Exactly.
So, pint sometime?
Yeah, why not?
What about Friday? I've got an interview. I'll probably need a pint after that.
What's the job?
Working for a catering company. Money's not bad, and if we can get a childminder.
Yeah, work it out.
Last job interview I had, I messed it up.
Well, I'm sure it's not as bad as you think.
I'm really nervous and like sweaty.
It's normal.
Really sweaty, and I couldn't breathe.
Well, it could have been some kind of panic attack.
You think so?
Well, if you're worried, make an appointment with your GP.
Do you think drugs would work?
It's an option. Another would be to try talking therapy, but you should talk to your GP.
A lot of these drugs have side effects, so you're taking something for depression, and in the small print it says may cause depression.
Your GP will be able to help you with that.
But what would you do?
So you think I should break up with her tomorrow?
Whatever you decide, you need to do what's best for you. No one else. You need to be selfish.
I'm sorry I said that.
No, you were right. I did what I thought was best at the time, but doesn't mean I was right.
So how will I know if I'm doing the right thing?
The important thing is that you have to be happy, even if that means not being with me. And a promise isn't an engagement, so if you need to break it off, you should. Yeah, of course, your family will be disappointed again, but that's no reason for you to do something that will make you unhappy for the rest of your life.
That's your advice. As a friend.
That's my advice.
Well, you drive me crazy.
What?
Can't you just say, Aaron, leave her and be with me?
No, because it's your choice.
That's what your text was saying.
No, it wasn't.
Well, that's what it meant, or else why send it?
I just wanted you to have all the information.
Oh, no, I can't do this.
Aaron.
I can't talk to you right now. Okay?
Look, pretty much anything can be a symptom of anything. Keep away from websites which aren't run by the NHS, but even that's not a substitute for seeing your doctor.
Well, I've got you now, haven't I?
Look, Ben, we've got to go.
Yeah, no worries. I'll give you a call about that pint.
I'll have to talk to Zara. Pretty busy at work. Why don't I call you?
Right.
I will.
If you don't want to be friends, just say, but I thought we were getting on.
We were, okay? Look, it's not you, it's me.
I've heard that before.
I'm just not ready for that kind of relationship.
That's not what you said before.
Well, things have changed.
I haven't changed.
Look, if you want to know the truth, the reason I don't tell people I'm a doctor is because the moment I do, they immediately start telling me about their mysterious aches and pains.
I was just showing an interest.
No, you weren't. Frankly, I felt used.
I wouldn't do that.
Whatever. Good luck with the interview. Come on, Dan. Come on.
But you care.
Dan, we'd just like to say sorry for the way we behaved earlier.
Don't worry about it.
Jez and I have decided to run the group together, and we were both hoping we could put this behind us and start again.
Maybe next week, okay.
Great. Before you go, I was wondering whether you could have a look at this mole.
It's not a mole. This is a mole.
Oh, come on. That's a pimple at best.
You're a pimple.
Oh, that's very grown up.
How was it?
You don't want to know.
You didn't even try.
You know what? I'm not going to spend my time on some idiot just because we share a nappy bag and an X chromosome.
So in the meantime, my partners are Billy No-Mates.
Listen to me. I will socialise with whom I want, when I want. And tonight, I want to socialise with you.
Another night on the sofa watching TV.
No. I've arranged for the sitter to stay late. We're going out.
Going out?
Sir Astro's, 7 o'clock. Don't be late.
I'm sorry I didn't make it to the meeting. Did you have many takers?
Only Valerie. So you may as well put that in the bin along with all the rest.
Oh, mate, look, I was at the campus all day and I couldn't get away. Maybe it was a bad day.
Maybe something else is bad.
No, come on, look, it'll be a right laugh. Same as the talent show. Look, I'm sure that I can drum up a few more bodies.
Really?
Absolutely. Twist some arms.
I don't want to bully people into doing something they don't want.
It's not like that. I think it's really good. It might help if you were a little less Hestonish about it all.
I beg your pardon. What does that mean?
Well, you know, just sometimes you can be a bit like...
I don't understand. How can I stop being me?
Well...
What's wrong with being me anyway?
Nothing. Nothing.
Good. Right. I accept your offer of help as long as you realise that the director has the final word.
Yeah, fine.
A man in his time plays many parts. Shakespeare. Couldn't have put it better myself.
Me neither.
Gosh, that's a scary looking bat.
Yeah, can we all just get out of this room, please?
He did look pretty masterful standing there with his flared nostrils and his big butt in his pants. Oh, I wonder who he's saving that bed for.
Mrs. Tembe said that you might want to have a go driving my car.
No way! Yeah! Oh!
Meeting the new CEO, Serena's face is a